Why they can still smell him.
Mark Nash,
Michael Gross,
the boss.
my nigga, my brother.
Let's get this shit done, Mike.
We all love sports, right?
Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo. What up, folks? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross. Big up to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how I get down, baby. Long night. Right. Mike, you were right. Bud completely ruined Errol Spence. Straight domination. I admit it. You were right all along. I want to give you your flowers, King. Yeah, I know I was right, nigga. You ain't got to tell me. Beat that boy ass last night. Now, I got a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. Oh, man. Just like starting where everybody else start. Bud straight up dominated Errol Spence Jr. last night. I watched the fight three times already. Bud dominated Errol Spence Jr. And the first question that I want to pose to my people out there, if Bud resume is suspect, is Errol a bum too? Y'all said Bud ain't fought nobody. He always make his opponents look too easy. It always looked too easy for him. Bud ain't fought nobody. He ain't done nothing. He ain't fought nobody. His resume is trash. He ain't fight nobody that's going to step on him. If Bud's resume is trash, if Bud's resume is suspect, if Bud's resume ain't got the names that it needed, is Errol Spence really a name? Guys, Kell Brook did better than Errol Spence Jr. Sean Porter did better than Errol Spence Jr. Jose Benavidez with one leg did better than Errol Spence Jr. Fucking Felix Diaz did better than Errol. Victor Postal did better than Errol Spence Jr. So with that being said, is Errol Spence a bum? That's what y'all said. That what y'all said. Y'all said, man, Bud ain't fought nobody. But guess what happened last night? He fought nobody who y'all thought was somebody. Let me reiterate that again. He fought a nobody that y'all thought was somebody. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Look at this. Look at the motherfucking power, man. Knock his whole goddamn lip loose. Knock that nigga lip loose. It was nothing he could do last night. Bud was too fast, too quick, too good at countering shots. It wasn't really nothing Earl could do. That's what I want to ask y'all, man. Is Earl a bum? Is Earl a bum? Is Earl Spence Jr. not that good? I ain't gonna lie. I would love to have Derry Lincoln. I would love to have all the Earl Spence fans on today. I would love to have all the Earl Spence fans on today. Y'all want to call in? Y'all can call in. Bug on Stop Spin. What's going on, my brother? I know you'll probably hop on the goddamn stream. But at the end of the day, man, like, I know you can't say shit. Ain't nothing to say. Your man got fucked up. Man, please. Told your ass what was going to happen a long time ago. Your man got fucked up, and we did the fucking. Paul.
Hey, what up, Mike?
Fucked up, and we did the fucking. Paul. What's going on, bud?
Hey, man, I came on real quick because I know Spence fans ain't going to really show up too much, man. But, man.
Oh, they gone.
Yeah,
that
bro,
nigga, look at that. Is that Michael Jackson?
Man, I see that. He looked like Tommy Hearns.
Is that Michael?
Right there.
Is that Michael Jackson Thriller?
Man,
Is that him out Thriller? I ain't gonna lie. I put this in my group chat last night. I said, Bud whooped his ass so bad, nigga turned into a goddamn me extra off the 5 Heartbeats.
He had that boy looking average. But how, hey, what did you say about Lose Yourself? What did you say before you told us that yesterday? I couldn't remember. You said something, though.
I told y'all, bro, I just had a feeling, bro. I seen this shit on Instagram. And I was like, man, it ain't like when you got that kind of money, it ain't enough for Eminem to really get on a flight and come help him out, you know what I'm saying? Especially if he really fuck with him.
Yeah,
so M got there and if we being real, in that moment, wasn't no other song to come out to, bro. One no other song that was gonna do it justice.
Yeah,
Strapped up, Sammy. What's going on, my brother?
Crazy.
There's a strap in the building. What's good, y'all?
I can't
What's
call
up,
it,
bro.
Go ahead, go ahead, GQ Drew, man. Just give me Sammy a shout out. Then we're gonna go out to him.
Yeah, man. I won 5,800 on FanDuel too, man.
God damn.
All the YouTubers ducked. They ain't been nowhere around, so I ain't betting on YouTube no more. But
man, no, man. Like you like if you ain't got no solid core, solid base that you really fuck with, don't be betting these YouTube niggas, man, because they ain't gonna pay you.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna pay you, bro.
They might come around, but it's cool though. But it was everything we thought it, man. Everything we thought. It was actually, I didn't know it was going. Errol didn't get no hits off, bro. He probably hit Bud like one time, slightly. Like he blocked everything he threw. He couldn't do shit in there, bro. That was amazing.
Yeah, one and I don't want to seem like I'm just being this, but it's levels to this boxing shit, bro.
Yep.
It's levels to this boxing shit, bro. And he just not on the level. Like, he too basic. You gotta have something extra when you're going against Terrence Crawford. But let's start to my guy. Strapped up, Sammy. What's going on, my brother?
The way he got bludgeoned last night. However, don't really want to talk too much deeply in the fight. I want to talk about previously, Mike, what you said last night. We kind of had the same feeling. So my son's 11, really not into boxing. He a football player, but I brought him in the room last night because I wanted him to watch this fight. So when he get older, he can reflect with his child one day. Said, me and my dad watched that fight. After that fight, my son said, Dad, I feel so bad for that big fish dude, the way he got beat last night. But what I really want to come to is how we all felt that way. We all kind of felt bad for Errol, even if you root for Bud. But I just want to go back to all the people that said, remember how Bud got rocked when he was at 140? Remember how Gamboa almost put Bud down? All these little dudes was hitting Bud. He ain't stand a chance versus Big Fish. Now the thing is, Errol was not hydrated properly. He was weak. He was having trouble at camp. No, if you in that ring, it's all go. So I don't want to hear no excuses. I do appreciate the Big Fish fans in the MOS chat. At least they manning up and saying what they say. Some of them, everybody didn't show up. But this has been years of shit talking, Mike. You know that from other channels that you were on, other people you talked to. This has been years of people saying that we ain't stand a chance. So I'm popping my shit today. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. And I got bet slips to show. I really won $1,500. Check my Instagram. I'm popping my shit, dog.
Come on, Sammy. Like Sammy, no. Like we've been doing this shit for the last since 2017, bro. Nigga used to laugh at me, nigga call me Lady Bud, call me all kind of nicknames and gay ass names and shit. Talking about nigga, talking about this, talking about that. Bud ain't gonna do shit. Bud over there on Top Rank, he ducking, he hiding. Top Rank Toby. Man, last night was so much validation, and I'm not even part of the camp. I'm not even part of the team. Last night felt good for a nigga who been banging the fucking drum for the last 6 years. Let's go to my guy, GQ Drew. Unmute, big dog. Talk to me.
What's good, bro?
What's up, man?
Shit, man. Can't call it, man. It was good, man. Woke up nice and early, checking on my Apple Pay, making sure all the deposits came in. You know, bill collector.
Already. Let me ask you, man. Is Earl a bum?
Nah, he's not a bum, Terrence Crawford.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. Based off what people have been saying about the level of opposition that Terrence Crawford had been fighting in the past, and based on what you seen last night, did you see any difference from Terrence Crawford past fights that you didn't see last night? Wasn't it kind of like the same beat a nigga ass kind of shit?
Shoot, if anything, I'll say this might have been the worst one because
my god,
he jumped into that mode so early. Like we know, he usually does really get that active by right before the second half of the fight start. By the end of the first round, when he hit him with that counter left hand, you knew it was like, oh nah, he doesn't want this. You saw it early. It was effective, clean punches from Crawford were landing within the first round. Yeah, you could have gave Errol Spence that round on activity, but the effective punches from the first round were being landed by Bud, and it was no different the whole night. Picked that boy apart. He was really just.
I ain't gonna lie. I seen motherfuckers give Earl. I said Earl won the first round. I said even though he was active, a lot of that shit was getting blocked on the gloves. And if you look at the big shots that landed, within the first 10 seconds of the round one, Terrence landed a stiff jab.
Yep. Yes, he did.
And by the end of that round, he landed a straight left hand. Those were the two best shots of the first round. So I wasn't understanding how they gave it to Earl.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I looked up and it was shocked at how fucked up Errol Spence's face looked by the end of the third round. Errol Spence's face was cut the fuck up by the third round. I was like, oh shit. Damn, them shits are like, oh yeah. I mean, it looks like it. His head keeps snapping back. But then you saw he's updating his work in real time. He's fucking him up early. You could see it early in his face. Like, oh yeah. He is like that seek and destroy mode that Crawford gets into. I would say this. He clearly respected his opponent enough that he was in that mode from the beginning. He didn't wait to get into, I gotta get this nigga out of here. I'm not gonna play with him. He did not play with his food last night.
Definitely did not. Bud gonna stop Spence, man. What did you see early in that fight?
Oh, Errol didn't win that first round. The network gave him that round. You know how that goes. But I seen Bud came out fast. Like I knew he was gonna start like that. Like he ran the Spence right away. You know what I'm saying? And that was Bud's easiest fight of his career, bro. I ain't never seen him just dominate a person from the beginning to the end like that. Like he couldn't do nothing with him. I don't want to say Errol a bum, but compared to Crawford, he is. But he a good fighter. He he not on that level, bro. He can't change gear. He got one gear. That's it. In no rematch, he can't beat Bud. He not gonna beat Bud. I don't even want to see a rematch. But I seen and right away, Spence, that jab, like I said, wasn't doing nothing. It was Crawford jab. He landed his jab every time. He was just busting on him at will. Every punch Crawford threw was pretty much landing. So right at the beginning, you saw he ain't stand a chance. That's what I saw.
That's that danger of having a fighter who really is right-handed in everyday life, but fight southpaw. You get that strong piston like battering ram kind of jab.
Yeah.
And Bud said it after the post fight. Hey, we worked on that because we normally throw a flicking jab. Now we wanted to put a little muster on it, put a little emphasis on it. And one thing that I told y'all, if y'all remember, go back to my show yesterday. What happens if Terrence Crawford takes away Earl Spence's jab, what he used to set up everything? What he used to set up everything. And we seen Terrence Crawford take that jab away, and what he started doing, he started winging punches. He started leaning forward. He started being overzealous with shots.
Man, he was going so far around.
I know.
What you doing?
And then what happens if the big fish, can't put that pressure that he normally put on people? Can he fight going back? Two things that I told you guys to watch out for yesterday, and they came into play last night. Earl Spence can't fight going back. I don't give a damn what Michael Irvin say. He can be over there saying, "Oh, if Apollo Creed talk right."
Oh my God, yeah,
nigga, this ain't motherfucking a movie, nigga. Exactly. This real life. Because Rocky in the Hall of Fame don't mean a motherfucking thing. This not no motherfucking lights, camera, action. This not Hollywood. You can't teach an old dog new tricks in 6 months.
Yeah,
Earl's not gonna be on his feet bouncing around boxing. That ain't what he do. Exactly. If he ain't learned to fight going backwards in 15 years, or since he was like 15, so about 18 years, he can't. He ain't gonna learn, bro. He is what he is.
Ain't gonna happen now.
What about
honestly? Go ahead.
What about Derek James though in the corner? He telling Spence to step to the. He don't fight laterally. He don't fight laterally. He don't move to the side. You telling him to do something he never did. You should have trained him to do that then.
And that's supposed to be the trainer of the year, huh?
Exactly. He just
he that ass whooping reminded me of Black Panther. Remember when Killmonger, is this your king? He kept looking over at Charlo after he was putting that boy on his ass, like, is this your king? This your homie? Man. This what I'm beating your mans the fuck up, and you next. This your king? I felt like that. He felt like Killmonger in there. Looking at the crowd before he chucked his ass down that damn waterfall. Like, that's what he did to him.
Who did he win?
If y'all seen how Bud was looking at Earl in that ring, he done had that same look
for all these niggas
week long.
Yeah.
Yo, since the final press conference on Tuesday.
Yeah, the eyes don't lie. The eyes don't lie. When he told niggas, I get active.
Oh yeah.
He get active, bro.
Yeah.
He get active, man. The dude, like, and I'm gonna do this, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm gonna do this, man. If Floyd Mayweather, nigga, we'll whoop his ass right fucking now.
Let's go.
I don't give a. Bring out a prime Floyd. A prime Floyd. Maybe cannot even fuck with us, bro.
It's a 50-50 fight.
He ain't no puncher. He ain't no puncher like we is. We'll knock a nigga shit off.
And look, if Bud get that 3 division undisputed, bro, he in the top 3 of all time, maybe number 1, because niggas, Floyd, it's between him and Floyd, it's a 50-50 fight to me. He is that guy.
Hey man, real quick. Bud gonna stop. Let me give my guy Lake County some love, man. He been on the Crawford bandwagon ever since I started Mike on Sports. You know what I'm saying? So Lake County, floor is yours, big dog.
Big dog, man. This ain't even no. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this ain't even no bandwagon, man. I just need to know in what fight against who did Earl give anybody indications that he can mess with Bud? Like, have we ever seen Earl set a trap? The best trap I've been seeing in years was that trap where I thought Earl landed a punch on Bud, and he just backed up to the ropes, let Earl come in and hit him with that uppercut and dropped him.
Bro,
I'm
I ain't
like,
gonna lie. I thought he stunned Bud a little bit there. But then I
yeah, I
said, hold
thought
on,
so.
is
I thought
he
so too. But when has Bud ever set a trap before? That
I'm
man
trying to
said
think, man.
he was setting traps on this man and everything. I thought Bud was stunned. I didn't even see
I
the
thought he was stunned
uppercut
too.
when it first
Right.
came up.
I didn't either, guys. He threw it when Earl threw his hook, so Earl hook kind of blocked it a little bit. So it went to the replay when I seen him. It actually was kind of a lead uppercut, even though he was backing up. The Earl was coming forward, so Earl kind of walked right on to it. And one thing about a lot of them niggas over there that Derrick James trained, Charlo and Earl do it a lot. They dip. They
They
dip.
did, yeah,
They dip.
yeah,
They dip. They dip. And when you dip, if a nigga got some goddamn chip with it, he'll scoop your ass right on up.
yeah. And boy
So
was looking one dispensable, man.
were you expecting what you seen last night though?
Nah, I knew Bud can outclass him, but I didn't think that because Spence, I said it in the super chat yesterday, man. I was just like, Spence gonna finally be in the ring with somebody who's not a punching bag. You know what I mean? Let me see Spence fight somebody who's not a flat-footed shell defender. You know me. I didn't super chatted you damn near 20 times yesterday, and one of the first things I said was just like, yo, watch out for that Kell Brook power jab. And it wasn't the counter like the Kell Brook, but it was the jab that did it. But you kept saying it yourself. You was like, "Yo, Bud know how to punch in between punches," and it was just like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not an
what
indictment on Spence, man. It's the fans that did it for you, man. It's like
that's
the
it,
fans.
bro. That's it,
It's
like, bro. Like,
it's like, do y'all even think this is
bro,
gonna be a good fight, man?
I like Earl Spence Jr., bro. Like
Right.
he one of my favorite fighters to watch. Like absolutely 110%. It's just his fans that took it to a point where it's like, I can't even root for this nigga no more because y'all dragging my nigga Terrence every chance y'all get. Every day, every channel. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. What up, homie? Yeah. Pick your man up.
Yeah, the
Anyway,
casuals were bugging for the last 6 months. They were just
man,
Yeah.
talking
they've been
ridiculous.
talking so much
Yeah.
shit, bro.
You
And
really
I
feel
want
Listen,
to
that
ask
how
Lake County
constantly
this.
people knew about
I
boxing?
want to ask Lake County this. Then I want to go down the panel. If people say Bud resume is suspect and he fighting lesser tier dudes, Earl Spence didn't look better than anybody at welterweight that Bud done fought. So my
not
question
Mean Machine,
to
not nobody.
y'all
Not,
is Earl a lesser tier fighter too?
I mean, I always thought Bud fought down to the level of his competition or his opposition. So Bud had the utmost high respect for Earl. So he came in with that utmost high respect for him. Like if Bud thought that, I was like, all right, man, let me see what you got. Oh, like he did with Mean Machine. He was like, okay, you remember Andre Ward? That was like, what is Bud doing? He was being stubborn in that fight. You know what I mean? But he came in there with the utmost high respect for Earl, and he was just like, "Yo, I'm finna give you everything that I got." He wasn't playing with his food. He was just like, Earl is that guy, but obviously Earl ain't that guy. That's equivalent to Bud.
Unmute Bud gonna stop Spence, man. Talk to me. What you feel like is Earl? What was Earl the easiest welterweight that goddamn Terrence Bud Crawford fought?
That was his easiest fight without a doubt. But as far as his resume, as good as it is, he just make people look average. So the fans was wrong about his resume. That's all it was. He made Errol Spence look like he made everybody else look. Because Bud is the greatest. It's his era. That's all it is.
Is that the Floyd Mayweather effect?
Yeah, yeah.
Making people look ordinary when they really ain't ordinary?
Exactly, yeah, exactly what it is, bro. That's my point of view from it. It's the same thing, and he get treated the same way because they want him to lose like they did Floyd because he's so good. So now it all of a sudden boots, boots, boots. Even the journalists, y'all can't even do an interview, the post fight interview, without throwing boots in there. Now, they just want somebody to beat him. It's the same thing with Floyd, bro. That's how you know he's
That's
great.
That's what greatness come with. Everybody gotta understand that. Motherfuckers don't care what you just did. What you gonna do next? What you gonna do next? I don't care if this is the biggest fight of the century or the goddamn decade. What you gonna do next? Dog? You ain't even get tested. You ain't get tested. GQ Drew. Is Errol Spence a lesser tier fighter? And was this Bud's easiest win of his welterweight campaign?
It was his easiest because he respected his opponent the most. And Errol Spence ain't lesser tier. They used to say the same thing about Pretty Boy Floyd and Roy Jones, man. He just make niggas look regular because they not regular. Like, they extra. So everybody else just looks lesser than next to them. Like, Roy Jones Jr. dog walked James Toney. James Toney in the Hall of Fame. Like, Roy Jones was just that. Like, Floyd Mayweather was doing the same thing. Diego Corrales was that. Floyd Mayweather was just different. He was just different.
Floyd wasn't 35 when he beat Diego Corrales.
I'm not talking about the age. We're talking about the quality.
I'm just saying this was the age.
I ain't concerned.
I mean, he was 35 when he beat Canelo. He was 35 when he beat Canelo. Now, like, we ain't gonna, like, I'm on now. And Canelo right now, one of the baddest motherfuckers throwing down right now.
When you that, you just make these other nice niggas look regular when you just different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What did y'all make of him? I guess taunting Charlo at the, like, when he knocked Errol Spence down at the end of rounds 7 or 8. Well, hold on. We got a special motherfucking guest. Hold on, man. My brother. What's going on, Knockout Boxing 86 TV, homie?
Hey, what's happening with you, bro? Hey, I was about to go cut the grass, bro. I seen your ass was live, and I just had to come on here and tell you that nigga everything you said he was, bro.
It's crazy when you talk about the devil, they will appear. I ain't calling you the devil now. I'm just saying it's a saying.
No, I got you. No. It's all good. I seen you were live, bro, and I hit the link and say everything that you said he was, bro, and everything I said he wasn't. That nigga is everything y'all said he was, bro. He everything y'all said he was. I underestimated his timing, his athleticism, his counter-punching ability. Like, you could see that it was very good, but I always question the level of competition it was against. The shit that he did last night, bro, that was some of the best counter-punching, best timing, and he known for looping shots, but he shortened this shit up and met Earl where Earl was trying to get inside on him. And not only did he get his respect in the second round, he hurt that nigga with a jab in the second round, bro. Like, and it's still man down, nigga. I'm still rocking with Earl, but, bro, Bud just better in every way. Ain't no need for no rematch. That nigga, everything you said he was, bro. He everything you said he was.
Ain't no need for no rematch at 154?
That's the only thing.
We'll move on. That's the
only, bro. That's the only thing I got right about the fight was that it wouldn't be no rematch, and that the jab was the key to the goddamn fight. I just didn't know Bud jab was that much better than that nigga jab, and that when I was saying it wasn't gonna be no rematch, it was because Earl was gonna be the one that got beat the fuck up, bro. He can't beat Bud, bro. He can't beat him. He can't beat him, dog. He cannot beat that nigga, bro. Like at the end of the day, as a boxing fan, bro, I got no interest in one-sided ass, non-competitive ass fights. We thought going into the fight it would be competitive. Bud showed us that it's not what we thought it was, bro. And now that he don't, cause see, he probably, I hate to say this shit about Earl, but he probably could have stopped Earl earlier, but he was showing him a little respect because of Earl's name, because of who he was in there with. Now in the second fight, it's like, nigga, he ain't gonna have no respect. He already know what he done did to you. So now when he gets you hurt in his first 4 or 5 rounds on the fight, he fuck around and turn up on your ass right then, bro. So nah, bro, ain't no need for no rematch, dog. Like that's like asking for Monster anyway to fight Cool Boy again, bro. Bud did. People don't understand this shit, bro. And like, you know, Mike, because you know how big of an Earl fan I am, bro. Bud did Earl how Floyd did Arturo, bro. Like, he did him bad, bro. Like, the only round you could argue for Earl as an Earl fan is like, yeah, nigga, I gave him the first round because shit, he threw like 35 jabs. After that shit, bro, like, Bud just beat his ass up for like 8 rounds straight. And I'm literally, bro, my daughter is next to me like, Dad, you said he was just as good as Tank. I'm like, baby, sometimes you just get these hoes wrong. Like, and we dead ass wrong on this, and we gonna sit right down here in this motherfucking man down shirt, and we gonna eat this shit. We're gonna do our short right after this motherfucker. We're gonna do our live giving this nigga credit and he's just better than this nigga. He just beat his motherfucking ass, bro. And it is what it is. But I had to come give you flowers because we've been from the man. You and I argue about this shit, and I ain't even have a channel yet. And
I know, right?
and
We've been arguing
we've
about
been
this shit
talking
for a
to
long time, bro.
yeah, we've been talking about
Long
this shit for
time.
years. But what I will say is, I hope everybody bought this fight. I hope this shit
Yes,
do
sir.
more pay-per-views than Tank and Ryan, because at the very least, what I think even a Bud fan will agree to, if we all support this fight like we should, that's gonna give us bigger fights in the future. And I'm excited to see what's next for both of them. But Earl need to leave Bud alone. And I know he's supposed to be missing no tune-ups, but you need to go do something else. Maybe you can be champion at 154 again. As far as Bud, shit, man, keep that shit going. Go see if you can be 3-time undisputed, bro, up at 154. Because that nigga showed that it was, he got some shit that I didn't even see that he had, bro. All that shit that I thought he was very good at, that nigga showed that he's like great at, bro. And it was bad the way that he was catching Earl in between every fucking thing that Earl was throwing, dog. Everything he was throwing, like Earl couldn't even try to pry with his jab. Nigga, he pried with his jab. It's a left hand coming over the top of that bitch. He get inside, try to throw a body shot. It's a motherfucking uppercut coming underneath that bitch. He caught Bud timing was so on 10 last night. And I'm gonna shut up, Mike, and I'm gonna get off and let y'all finish cooking. Bud timing was so fucking on 10, bro. I'm watching. It was like the 5th or 6th round, bro. Earl get this nigga to the rope. He catch Bud. He throw an overhand left, and he about to catch him with it. Bud timing was so cold, bro. He rolled that bitch and threw an uppercut right in between that shit at the same time. I said, nigga, this shit over with, bro. What am I watching? Like, is this some Neo shit? Like, is this like, what the fuck am I watching him do, bro? It was the same way I felt when I watched Manny Pacquiao fight Oscar De La Hoya and when I watched Floyd Mayweather fight Arturo Gatti. Like, people thought shit could be competitive and the nigga would be close, and you got this nigga winning because you think he bigger, you think he's stronger, and then them niggas went in there and showed you that, bro. I'm here. This nigga might be very good, but I'm way up here, and it's not even close. And so if you ain't giving that nigga respect, because I'm still no fan of Bud Crawford, but if you can't give him respect today, bro, then I suggest maybe you stop talking boxing, stop watching boxing, because regardless, you like that man, you don't like that man, you're a fan of his, you're not a fan of his. What he did last night, strictly keeping it inside the ring, that was an all-time great performance, bro. He deserved all the respect.
Let me ask you one last question, bro. Derrick James, how you feel about the corner work from Derrick James last night?
I thought he gave Earl great instruction. He was telling Earl, don't stand in front of him. Try to get off on the angle. Try to do this. Try to do that. Bro, Earl was just overmatched, bro. Like sometimes you can give all the instructions in the world. Bud would just, bro, I don't give a damn. Whoever you got is the best trainer in the world. I don't know who you got. You can have Bo Mack, Robert Garcia. Whoever you got is the best trainer of all time. With the difference in talent that was displayed in that ring, it wouldn't have mattered who was in the corner. But as far as Derrick James, he was telling Earl, if you go listen to it, Mike, he was telling Earl, hey, man, like, step off to the right. You standing right in front of him. Try to step off to your right. Try to come in at an angle, because the way you coming in, he catching you coming in because you're just trying to come straight in. Earl would try to get off on the angle, but it would be a motherfucking left hand right there. He tried to go off on the other angle. It's a right hand over there, too. Like, it didn't matter, bro. It wasn't nothing wrong with the instructions. It was just a difference in the level of fighters. And fights like this happen, bro. Like, just because Hagler did what he did to Hearns, it don't mean Hearns ain't great. It's just that when you have fights like this, usually someone is probably better than what people think they is, and someone is not as good. And in this case, we thought maybe one was great and one was very good. I had the one flipped, and I was dead ass wrong. Earl Spence is still a very good fighter. Bud Crawford proved that he is an absolutely outstanding and phenomenal and great fighter. And that's all it was. It ain't got nothing to do with Derrick James. Nobody could have trained Earl Spence to beat Bud Crawford last night. He was just better in every way, bro.
Absolutely. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Let everybody know where to follow you at, man, so they can catch you.
I mean, we right here on YouTube. Yeah, we right here on YouTube. Knockout Boxing 86 TV, man. But salute to Mike. Salute to all the brothers up here on the panel. Everybody in the chat. Y'all smash his like button. And keep doing your thing, bro. Yeah.
Knockout. Before you go, I want this boy on Scott Spence, bro.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah, I want to salute you, man. Keep giving respect, bro. You got it, and I like your channel. Like, you be willing to do debates, even though people be ducking them debates. I rock with you,
absolutely,
bro. And I respect you.
Always, bro.
Credit, bro. Keeping it
always, and we already. If y'all think I'm just doing it on the Bud channel, bro, and I'm just coming over here where it's gonna be people that's like, oh yeah, nah, nigga, we was live on my channel at 9 a.m. this morning, and I said all this same shit. I said all this same shit this morning, so it ain't one of them fake ass shit. Yeah, it ain't one of them fake ass shit. it's real respect and real that nigga did his thing, even though like, and that's what people get it fucked up. Just because you may not be a fan of somebody, if somebody did their thing, they just did their thing, bro. Like the nigga just did his thing. If you can't get that up, then bro, it is what it is. You ain't keeping it 100. But yeah, bro, I appreciate that, Buzz. Don't stop Spence. Hey, I told you gonna have to change your name. Out there wrong, then you keep that name. Shit, man. Matter of fact, you can change your name to Buzz Stop Spence. Like I don't know what.
Go ahead and put the PPED them on the motherfucker.
Yeah, past tense that motherfucker, bro.
I do want to salute you though, bro. I do want to, like, all seriousness, bro. I want to salute you because nigga, you stand on your fucking word. Like you gonna give the person who win credit no matter what. You've been saying that for years now. No matter who win, I will give that man his credit. So salute to my guy, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Y'all go follow him on YouTube right now.
Already keep doing your thing, Mike. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. Take it easy. Have a great rest of your show.
Hey man, don't burn up, man. Cutting that goddamn grass, boy. I know it's
hot down there. I'm trying to go get this shit over with real quick, bro. I got the dad hat on. Look, I got the dad hat on and everything. And this motherfucker, man, trying to go get this shit done real quick, man. But y'all boy, be easy, man. I holler at y'all, bro.
All right, man. Salute, bro. Salute. Damn, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even feel bad for Knockout Boxing 86 TV. I don't feel bad at all. Hell no, I don't feel bad. I love it. But hey, I want let me start with GQ Drew. Give me your reaction to what 86 Knockout 86 Boxing TV had to say, man.
I mean, it was pretty. I mean, his whole analysis was right. He just, as he admitted, he just had those things applied to the wrong fighter. He thought the great fighter was the very good one, and the very good one was the great one. But
I don't understand though. Like
I don't either. I've been like,
we ain't seen it from Earl.
No,
we ain't seen adjustments. We ain't seen traps. We ain't seen multiple fighting ways. We seen one way.
He's not a multifaceted fighter. He's not a multifaceted fighter. He's been doing it one way, and his athleticism allows him to, just overwhelm somebody over time. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like Terrence Crawford, he's shown us different ways of beating you the fuck up since 135. It doesn't matter who's in the ring with him. And let's be for real. The 2-inch reach advantage, like he was able to dictate the range. Like every time that motherfucking Errol Spence Jr. would have to overextend to try to put that jab to the body, he was getting caught coming in, and he ain't like that shit. By like the 4th round, when that nigga started backing up, shit was over. I looked at my TV like something was wrong. Like I've never even seen this nigga fight backwards before. For this nigga to start doing that shit by the 4th round,
I never seen a man's face look like that so bad, bro.
He looked like the third bad boy.
The fuck up, bro.
Like he looked like Martin when he fought Tommy Hearns. He looked like Will Smith and Hitch with the allergic reaction. He looked like one of them niggas in the face. Look, he looked like the third bad boy. Look at it, I'm telling you. Like,
damn, bro.
He looked like the third bad boy.
Even though I thought Crawford was gonna stop Spence, you know what I'm saying? I've been thinking that. I've been saying that for a while now. I didn't know it was gonna be a demolition job. I didn't know we was gonna bring out the motherfucking crane and start knocking down buildings. Lake County, like, be real. Did you think that nigga was gonna do Earl like that?
Not at all, man. I knew he was better and he can beat him. Just like I was saying, I ain't never seen Earl make adjustments. I ain't never seen Earl set traps. I just knew Bud was more skilled, but not of that magnitude. That was like probably top 3, top 5 boxing performances of it, bro. That was up there. That was up there for the magnitude of that fight.
For the magnitude, the level of competition, the fanfare, the undisputed title being on the line, and you come out and have that kind of performance. That's like Michael Jordan Game 6, bro. That's like MJ when it came to fucking NBA Finals Game 6. Ain't nobody can do shit with him. Ain't nobody do shit with him, bro.
And I don't care who you put in the ring with Bud on the 29th. It could have been Fury, it could have been Floyd, it could have been anybody. That night, yesterday, like, dude was just too sharp, too accurate, to everything. Now, if you would have fought him a week earlier or a week later, maybe you would have had a chance. But something about on July 29th, that night, Bud was just everything.
And before I get to my guy, Bud gonna stop Spence, man. I want to take a quick shout out, bro, and give a shout out to my guy, Bo Mac, man. A lot of people out here dogging Bo Mac, calling him names, calling him fat, calling him this, calling him that, showing just being totally disrespectful when it came to Bo Mac, right? And now he can say he the only trainer to have his fighter undisputed 2 times. Now I'm not sure if that nigga John David Jackson was with Clarissa for both of hers. Now I'm not sure about that. I could be. I'm not 100% sure. But the game plan that him, Red, and I forget the Mexican dude name. I forget his name. But that they put in last night. I mean, it's like I don't give a fuck how you look. If you can train me to perform like that on my biggest stage, on my biggest moment of my career, for my second undisputed title, and that's the game plan you put on for me, oh my God, man. Ain't no way Bo Mac shouldn't be trainer of the year. Ain't no way. Ain't nobody should have nothing to say when this year come out and Bo Mac trainer of the year. It won't be another performance like that against that level of competition. Caleb Plant didn't get stopped against Benavidez. Ryan Garcia won on the level of Gervonta Davis. Let's just be real. Canelo going fighting Jamel Charlo, who moving up 2 weight classes. Can't give his damn trainer no credit. We can't do it. This nigga Bo Mac deserves today, in July 30th today, trainer of the year. Don't give a fuck what happened for the rest of the year. I don't give a damn who fight for the rest of the year. Ain't nobody else gonna put up on a performance like that against the level of competition like that. Damn. Bud gonna stop Spence, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you like on that, man, because Bo Mac did a phenomenal job. They whole team, they planned that, and what Bud was saying, they plan was that's exactly what they needed to do, obviously, and they were just smart. And yeah, they calling them Big Mac and all that. It's just like they talking.
Hey man, real quick, sorry for cut you off.
Yeah.
Hey, I know Derek Lincoln. I know King Caesar. I know y'all remember. Y'all remember that interview I did with Bo Mac, about a year ago? What'd he say? It's gonna be a lot easier than y'all expect. We gonna make it look a lot easier than what y'all think. And boy, was he right. I'm sorry for cutting y'all, bro. Go.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, before all this stuff happening, all this shit, like a year and a half ago, I changed my name because they banned my account because they was reporting me and shit. So I said, boy, gonna stop Spence way before the fight was made. I knew it, bro. He tailor-made for Crawford, bro. Real talk. Shit, I don't got much to say after that, man. I'm listening to y'all, though, man. This shit live. I'm about to smoke. Yeah. But Bo Mac definitely deserved trainer of the year.
GQ Drew, talk to me.
Shit, I'm listening. I'm trying to finish rolling up myself right now. I'm listening to the good conversation.
Man. See, y'all don't come prepared. So y'all like Earl. Y'all don't come prepared, man.
Hey,
I'm like, Bud, I'm ready to go. I'm nigga off the rip. No,
hey, my shit lit.
Yeah, because they didn't have no game plan on Derrick James them side, and Antonio Tarver been ripping his ass too. I don't know if you seen it, Mike.
Yo, he was really talking that. He been talking shit since last night. Right?
Yeah, Antonio Tarver been talking shit. Yeah, he's been talking shit about.
What he say?
Man, he just said like pretty much what everybody said, and these dudes supposed to be trainer of the year type. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, whoa! He ain't calling to question his trainer of the year.
He called it in. He did last.
He called it in.
Oh man.
Yeah, Antonio Tarver been going in. Antonio Tarver say, I've been doing this for 20 years and I ain't never been cut, man. My play's been flawless. I don't know why they all don't want to let me train you.
Yeah, fight hype caught him when he was walking out and he was talking cash money after that fight.
And the reason I say that right, like the year they gave it to him, Castano had a close fight with Jamel. Jamel next fight came out and knocked Castano the fuck out.
But Mike, that fight shouldn't even been that close. Jamel
I know.
Charlo had 17 knockouts, which was equivalent to how many fights Castaño had. It shouldn't even been
All
that
right.
close. You should have
Man,
been beat that dude off experience. You should have beat that dude off experience alone,
nah.
bro.
See, you don't see. Castano was a bad motherfucker, bro. If you
Nah,
go through his
he is
Man,
amateur
official. He
pedigree,
is official.
he beat Lara. He
he
done
should,
beat some
man.
niggas in the pros that they robbed him. And if you go look at his amateur pedigree, it's a lot of notable names on that motherfucker that he beat. So he just ain't no regular motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like Castano can fight. So that's the reason I'm looking at that. Like the way he brought him back for the second fight and he knocked him out, and then Earl went and got his third title. I can see why they gave him training years. So I ain't gonna say the man a bad trainer. What I'm gonna say is I don't think he's as good as trainer as Bomac. And I think Bomac,
Yeah, it sounds
based
like
off this
Bomac need to
win,
get his credit for real.
Smoke and
I
mirrors,
think
Yeah,
I
bro.
think
he
I
definitely.
think Bomac, based off this win, gonna get a lot of more looks now that they seen the kind of game plan that his whole team was able to put in for Terrence Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, switch the subject real quick. Did y'all see AB after the fight?
That nigga was so
Sad.
hurt.
He
He
was
was
sick as
so
Sad.
hell.
hurt.
He
How much
must have
money
lost
he
some
bet?
money, man. Yeah,
You
he must
know
have
he
lost some money.
lost money.
Man, how
You
much
know
money
he
he
lost
bet?
money.
How much
I don't
money he
know.
bet? He
That look,
looked like he was damn near about to cry.
He
that
didn't
look on
answer
his
no
face said at
questions. He
least
just
10,000. That look on his face said at least 10,000. He lost.
Probably
yeah.
more than that, man.
That
Probably
looked
more.
more
I'm
than
being real. Probably more than that, bro. Like,
that looked like
we
more than
know,
10,000.
like
Yeah,
that nigga, like man, he got a problem, man. He got
Hey,
a
they
problem with
asked
it.
him a
But
question
it's
and about
gambling, drinking, whatever it is.
yeah, he was all bad last
he
night.
literally ignored all the questions. Just didn't even say nothing.
Everyone.
Yep, man. Like, but we got a super chat coming in from my guy King Caesar 84. He says Derrick James was horrible last night. Yeah, man.
Hey
Don't
man,
blame
was at the
Derek
end of one of
James.
those rounds that Earl kind of stopped listening to Derrick James or some like man whatever type shit. It was like at the end of 7 or 8. He seemed like he wasn't even like he seemed like he was just kind of on some like whatever shit like
Bro,
nah
by
nigga
that
that ain't
time,
working type
bro.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
By that time, it didn't matter.
Yeah, he was
A
in there
nigga,
with. He was in there.
a
Oh my
nigga
bad.
could have told him, goddamn Jesus was gonna come down and fight
Yeah.
for him.
Because look,
It didn't matter.
Spence knew what he was saying, but he like, I'm in there with Crawford. That shit ain't
Yeah.
working, nigga. I can't do
That nigga
that.
said,
Yeah,
yeah, he said something like that. He was like, whatever, or something like
That
he
nigga said,
said
I'm in there
something.
with him, nigga. What the fuck we talking about?
Man,
Nigga? I'm in there with him right now,
I'm
nigga.
the nigga getting punched in the face. You keep talking this
Hey,
bullshit to me,
the
bro. Like,
And I don't know if y'all picked up on this though, but it seemed like at the beginning of every round, Crawford damn near hopped off his stool ready.
yes,
He damn near was
yes.
at the middle of the ring before the bell had even rung. I'm like, okay.
exactly. The thing about it with the blame I give Derek James is he thought they was gonna get away with this fight all these years. You won watching tape on Crawford, you won paying attention, and you won teaching Spence what he gonna need to do. You should have already been teaching him lateral movement and try to imply these tendencies on him. Not just he didn't even try to do it in these couple months they had to train. He wasn't doing none of that. He's still fighting the same. He should have been taught him something different. So that's not last
Man,
night.
you know when I knew
He
these
should have
niggas
been
was in
taught him.
trouble, bro?
Yeah.
When I don't know, it was like 2 years ago when Earl Spence Jr. was like signing gloves and Derrick James was back there with him, and they started talking about he don't sell. He ain't no A side.
Oh
He
yeah.
don't do the numbers. The split. I'm like, why is Derrick James talking about
Right. He's
numbers?
not
And
even a
then
promoter.
it came up again this week. It
Yeah.
came up again. He started talking about fucking this guy not selling, and why should he get the go second? I'm like,
I
Yeah.
told you in that super chat that was some
well,
sucker shit, man. Like, come on,
well,
man. This is like big
well,
fight on the line. You worried about
y'all fighting,
the
my brother.
coin toss and shit. Yeah, man.
Y'all
Derek,
fighting. Derrick James, you worry about pay-per-views. Earl, you worry about walking second. Y'all fighting, my brother. You ain't hearing Bo Mac and Buzz say anything about anything.
Derek James
Anything about
knew this
anything.
was going to happen. He knew Air was about to lose. He didn't probably know that bad, but he knew he can't fuck with Bud.
He had to know he was gonna lose because the nigga said, "Man, I got to get on the plane to London as soon as the fight." He said, hey, "I'll see you when I come back from London." Bro.
That nigga already went to go fuck. He already went to
See ya,
AJ
man.
that fast. He went
Y'all
to
gotta
AJ
understand,
that fast?
L Pinchy. When you got Eminem, if you ain't got $1 million for him to open his mouth, don't.
And Eminem ain't even going to do that for anybody. So it's because
That's
it's
fact.
for Crawford. He wouldn't have came out for anybody. Then people talking about also
That shit was short notice as hell too, though.
Yeah, it's like, look, I'm gonna give you a cold intro, but I ain't rapping my song.
And I'm finna say, he don't gotta rap. Everybody know the words to that song, bro.
Everybody
Basically.
in the stand rapping for him.
Exactly.
They rapping for him.
And at home, we all know what the
That's
words
what I'm
was.
saying.
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
rapping that shit in the crib, like
You feel me?
Ain't no need for Eminem.
But just
to
the
rap.
fact that M pulled up for that shit,
that's
salute
the last
him, bro.
look.
Like,
That's
Off
the
a
last
tweet?
look.
That's major.
Off a tweet, not even a phone
Off a
call.
tweet.
Hey,
That's crazy.
what's
But hey, real
ahead.
quick, this is why the fight didn't happen last year. King Caesar, I kind of agree with you, brother. That's why Al was hesitant to put up the money. He like, yeah.
Yep.
Al been around boxing. Like Floyd been around boxing. That's why you never really seen Floyd came out and really made a pick. You know what I'm saying? Cause Floyd is with PBC.
Yeah.
But who you think gonna win? Like,
But
let's
the
be
real
real.
recognize the real.
Floyd,
right?
yeah, Floyd know. Floyd been around the game a long time. That's why you ain't heard him give no prediction, man. He just know, like, damn, we got the wrong one.
Hey, Mike, if we gonna be for real, man, PBC been low key ducking Terrence Crawford since he beat the shit out of Jeff Horn. All them niggas' energy changed after he beat the shit out of Jeff Horn.
They should have got him back then, bro.
None of them niggas.
If they were smart, they would have got him back then. But before Earl had a car wreck.
Yep.
Hey, the dude.
Thank you, Al Heyman. You right, Bayside Boxers. Thank you, Al Heyman, for last night. We appreciate that shit, dog.
Yeah, I appreciate that money.
And notice we ain't get no thank you from Bud. Like, nigga, I ain't got to fucking thank you, nigga.
Exactly.
Oh, damn, you right. He said he won't thank you, Jesus Christ. Damn, he sure didn't thank Al Heyman.
Definitely didn't.
I ain't know people.
I don't think Earl thanked Al Heyman either.
Why would he after that?
Earl made the fight. They didn't want him to take the fight, but he made it probably because of the Muhammad Ali Act. You can get whatever any fight you really want. That's why he went and made the fight. They didn't want this fight, bro. It was clear they didn't want it, but he wanted it. I don't think he was really prepared. I think he underestimated Crawford too, bro. He listened to
Man.
They sent him off. You know what I'm saying? They sent him straight off and got both his eyes collected, his nose bloody, his mouth bloody, head swollen.
Damn. They wanted to make the Keith Thurman fight, man. That's what Al wanted. He wanted.
I don't think so.
He wanted to know. Earl didn't want that Thurman fight, but
I think Al didn't want to make it either because Al knew the money was gonna get fucked up if Keith would have won. And based off last night,
he would have lost.
Keith probably would have won.
And I want to.
Keith would have given him a lot of.
If we based it off last night, man, Keith maybe would have won.
I always felt Keith should have fought him around the time he fought like Denny and Porter, man. Like just show them wheels, man.
Yeah, but the injuries were starting to catch up to him around that time. His arm kept fucking breaking and shit.
I want to see Bud and Keith, bro. I want to watch that fight.
Not no more.
You ain't said nothing, boy. We know Jesus. The way Jesus beat the shit out of Joey Spencer, man. Get Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What about Isaac Cruz last night? He trashed, bro. He is a fighter.
I really didn't think he
overhyped.
won. Like I really
he overhyped, bro. He depend on one shot. He think 1 punch gonna do everybody wrong.
That's
everybody not gonna fall. Everybody not gonna fall when you land a good shot, bro. Everybody not gonna start doing the stanky leg cause you landed a good shot. It's boxing, my dude. Follow up. Don't admire your fucking work. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Dude had his hands at his waist the whole fight. Not no guard. He put his high guard up in like the ninth round.
Buddy was big as fuck too.
No respect for
Buddy was big as fuck. I was like, God, is this the right way, Claire? What we doing?
That mother was tall. Right?
Nah, real talk. He really was.
If he would have had any power, he would have did Cruz wrong.
That's why Cruz couldn't drop him because he had to swing up. Like
that's what I said. Cruz hit him with everything and couldn't even drop the man. Cruz ain't got no jab. He can't set you up. All he got is haymakers. That's it, bro.
Now I know why Cruz ducked Shakur last year.
The whole top six, he ducked everybody.
Yep. And it's really weird. The PBC, like these niggas with the PBC, really can they go farther off a loss than anybody in the world. Like,
man,
I don't be getting it. Like,
Canelo.
Hey, who did better? Did Amir Khan do better than Earl?
Oh
Man, hell
shit.
no.
Amir
Hell
Khan
no.
quit in like 3
Amir
rounds.
Khan
He
quit,
didn't do
man.
that.
I don't respect no quitter.
At least
I don't respect no
Errol
quitter.
Spence took that ass whooping like a man. Like
At
he
least
ain't
Earl
get
got
beat
mad
up.
at fucking Harvey Doc. Like, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Yeah,
I like that, bro.
yeah, I respect that, man.
One thing niggas never is not gonna say about Earl. Nigga got dog in him. He got heart in him. He wasn't trying to fold up or roll up for nothing. Nigga was gonna have to take him out last night.
Yeah, that third round when he
did the
came
job.
out swinging after the knockdown showed me he was a true warrior, man.
Yeah, he definitely got heart.
Harvey Doc was I'm glad he was in. I like Harvey Doc.
Yo, that was a good ass refereeing
He
job.
be making them faces, right? He the one with
That's
the
what I'm
eyes.
saying, bro.
Nah, that's the short
He
dude
did.
who be making the faces.
Yeah. That's my guy, man. That did the fucking damn, he did Bud and
yeah, he's shorter and darker.
Bud and Lundy.
Bud and Lundy, yeah, he did Bud and Lundy. Yep.
He's funny as hell, man. But I'll get tried.
But man, if like Harvey did a good job last night, man. He wasn't the main focus of the fight. He only interjected when Earl hit Bud low on 2 occasions, and when Bud was holding Earl head down a little bit. That's the only time, and that's when you're supposed to interject. Other than that, he was out the way. He wasn't trying to break him until it was obvious that a nigga had him locked up. So he did a great job last night.
I agree. Derek James should have threw that towel in. He just ain't want to.
Donaire, time to retire, big dog. Derek James.
Hell yeah.
Derek James, my dude, you probably should have threw that towel in. How much of a fighter do you want to have left going into the rematch? Don't. You got 6 months.
If he rematch,
you got to be activated before the end of the year. Yeah. Like we said yesterday, and we found out last night that we was fucking right. Bug gonna stop Spence. We found out last night that we was right. Like, hey, it gotta happen before the end of this year. And do you really? I don't give a fuck you make 154 or not. Do you really want to go through another training camp, cutting the weight, and you gotta heal up from the injuries that you just took?
If he fight Bud next, that's gonna be his last fight in his career, bro. And Bud is gonna knock him out early because he already
right?
So he ain't gonna have respect. He's gonna lay him out.
Yeah, the respect is gone. He gonna go in there and get even more disrespectful.
I don't know.
It might be worse. It might be worse.
Y'all heard what Bud said last night. I don't take no fighter lightly. Exactly. I think he got to come in. He got to come in with the exact same plan he had today. It's going to be at a new weight class. You don't know how your body going to react to that new weight class. It's a lot of different factors. You don't know how much how you going to feel. You know what I'm saying? Just cutting that weight and how much weight you going to rehydrate up to. Are you going to be coming in at 160, 162, 165?
Bud just said he don't even want to make this weight no more. He want to go to 154.
Yeah, I know, but again, you had a new weight class. Your body gonna react. I'm not saying Bud body gonna react bad. He is getting older. He's not the spring chicken no more. He is getting long in the tooth, so just got to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I believe fighting somebody you just beat your first fight at 154 is the right way to do it.
I want to know what Charlo.
And then maybe the winner can go right into a Jamil Charlo fight. Cause we know. I don't think Jamel's gonna beat Canelo.
You think Charlo gonna come all the way back down? I think he might go to 160.
He's scared of Bud, bro.
And what does Charlo claim to fame?
Like Bud say, being Earl's cheerleader. That's why he kept looking into the crowd at him.
That was hilarious.
What's his second claim to fame?
Undisputed.
Yeah, undisputed to 154.
You not gonna leave what you got, bro. Especially when you ain't never complain about making the weight. I ain't heard Charlo complain about making the weight. Have y'all?
Yeah, let him get 2 big bag ass whoopers walking out the door.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna fight Canelo. Go get his check. And then if I'm Crawford, as soon as he get beat up by Canelo, I'm tweeting out. Yeah, bring your bitch ass back to 154. So after I knock out your partner, I'm gonna knock your ass out too.
Basically, get knocked out like your father used to.
I want to hear what Charlo reaction was in the crowd, though, man. Somebody gotta have that video. I want to, because he was looking sick in that corner the whole time. I want to know.
Man. Every time they went to that corner around, and then Charlo had his head leaning like, man, goddamn, man, he was my nigga like this.
Yo, he
Man,
really had
come on, man.
he really had the screw face. You could really see that shit in between the ropes. He
Yeah,
was just sitting there with the screw face, like, yeah, yo, bro, he's really getting beat the fuck up
That
in there.
nigga,
yeah.
I
Ain't
believe.
shit I could do about it.
Look, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Bud said, but it looked like he said "suck my dick," bro. He pointed at his balls, my nigga. That's what
I know
that's what I thought I seen.
He
one of
might have
those
invited him
times.
to the Frank stand.
One
It was all disrespecting that body
one of
language.
those times he said you next. I know that for sure.
Yo, after the
He pointed at him.
after the second one, he said you next. In the 7th round, right
Yeah,
before the end, he definitely was looking at you next. You next. You see what I'm doing to him? You next. Like,
and that's like I want to know what Charlo's response was. You could tell a lot
Hey
about that
man,
response.
shout out Daniel Kinahan, man. Shout out Daniel Kinahan, man. Nigga took a chance on Bud when nobody else wouldn't.
For real.
word.
But y'all, man,
Man,
like
Charlo don't
I
want
don't even
that.
like. It ain't much to say, man. Like the proof is in the pudding, bro. Like look at this nigga. Is that Michael Jackson? Is that
Man,
Michael Jackson? Is that
Man, they
Michael?
look like William Joppy after Bernard Hopkins whooped his ass.
Oh shit.
Man,
damn,
who the fuck
man.
is this nigga right here?
He
Look,
looked
oh
like
my, look at
he
the
looked like
nigga
Michael
lips on
Jackson
one
with the thriller
side.
makeup.
That's
on.
Mr. Potato Head right there.
He got he got duck lips or some shit like that shit on one side, the other side.
He really looked like zombie Michael
You ain't
Jackson right
stopping
now.
me with no fishing pole, man. He got a
Man,
net. Caught his ass
we
with a
caught
net.
Moby Dick with a goddamn dollar store fishing pole.
Ain't
A
that a
net. No, he
bitch?
used the
We
net on his
caught
ass.
we caught Moby Dick with a Fisher Price fishing pole, baby.
Hey, y'all know So Cold designed that net shit too.
Yeah, that shit was hard,
Yo, that
bro.
shit was clean.
That
That
shit
shit
was
was clean
hard,
last night.
That
bro.
was one of the best
Nigga,
outfits of all time, bro.
man, he
Yeah,
came
that
out
was
with the
the,
big net around his show. I said, that's hard,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit
the
was.
nets on
That's
the
hard.
shorts as well, man.
Yeah, so you
That's
can see it all
hard,
fight. That shit was
man.
raw as hell, bro.
And the gloves were shark gray. I like that. The gloves were shark gray. You
Yeah,
think
that
you
shit
big
live.
fish? I like that nigga was a fucking killer whale in that motherfucker. Like you talking about that big fish shit. That's a killer whale you was in there with. Like
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. We free Willie last night, goddamn it.
you
We free. We put Willie back in the wild, goddamn it. I ain't gonna lie
feel
to you.
me, bro? You be. That's what he looked like when the motherfucking killer whales be over like toppling over boats and shit, bro. That's what he did to that man last night. Like talking all that.
Yeah.
Talking about I mean Earl Spence is a dog, but I mean Terrence Crawford a wolf. It's a difference. Like
I
I
can't
said,
Yeah.
believe these
that's
dudes,
a
bro.
wolf.
Like they was woofing for so long, bro.
imagine how
And your
they felt.
man went out like that last night, bro.
Speaking
Yeah.
from
Like,
speaking from
like,
their
like, like,
heart.
like, like.
Speaking from their
Think
heart.
about what y'all was doing for all them years, and that's how your man's went out, bro.
And then Mike, he got dropped in the second. Imagine how they felt. They was sick as
He
Yeah.
hell.
got dropped by a jab like Anthony Yard,
Like no, he got
like
dropped
Julian Williams.
like Ryan Garcia, nigga.
hmm
Tried with a jab, my brother. Bro.
Second
Hey,
round.
I mean, it's the second Derrick James fighter in 2 fights that's talking about timing for the trainer of the year, man. Now, if you go over there to London and AJ come out talking about, yeah, my timing was off, it's just like, hey, man, we need to have a talk, Derrick James, man. You niggas, y'all timing is just bad because Frank Martin was singing that
Yeah,
time and shit his last fight.
Bro,
man.
I
I
don't
don't even
even
think it was
want AJ
timing,
to
bro.
AJ
I
don't
don't
need
even
to
think it was
fight, bro.
timing.
He needed to
I
fight
just
well.
think, nigga, they wasn't ready for the spit. Like Bud was just he
Yo,
was way faster last night.
bro, his hair speed was
Let's be real.
ridiculous. That hair
You
speed
could
was
see that.
ridiculous.
It was 2-1.
Yes.
Like he was fast.
Bro, this like
Fast.
if you put
His
Spence,
counter was. Go ahead.
I was gonna say if you put like we've been seeing, if you put Spence training, Spence fighting, Bud training side by side, it's a complete contrast. You can see he way faster than him. Like, how couldn't people see that? And it's the same thing that happened in the ring. Like his jab got there way before Spence could even think about throwing his jab. You know what I'm saying? Like he way faster than that man. I've been seeing that shit.
That
Like
shit was a
Man,
fucking that jab was a fucking pistol last night. Bro,
Bud
that
could not
shit
mess with that right jab, Todd.
at all.
Never.
Busted his
Yeah.
nose in the third round.
he was hitting
Yeah,
that
he
nigga with
never
that
he
shit like
never
a
switched to
fucking
righty at
cobra.
all. He just stayed southpaw the whole fight, right? He never switched.
Bro, that shit really looked like a cobra with his strikes. Like that shit was just
Man.
snap. He was really just
And,
snapping at that shit. Just
and
snapping,
Earl knew it was
snapping,
coming, but he couldn't do
snapping.
shit about it.
He was too
He
damn
said
slow. He was
he
too
said
slow.
they game planned so that jab could stop him in his tracks. And that's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what it was doing. Had him stumbling. He was all over the place.
But these Earl fans that tell you what Bud gonna do about his jab, what he gonna do when he get inside. I'm just like, bro, come on, y'all don't give
And he
Bud no
didn't,
credit for
he
nothing.
didn't even use his jab to neutralize the jab. He utilized the jab with the distance and the range. He was
Errol
dictating
stopped.
the range. Like
Errol
he
wasn't
could.
even throwing his jab no more. He was just sitting there with his hands up,
He
swinging
didn't want to.
nonstop.
He'd have every time he'd have to throw that jab, he'd have to overextend and get caught in between. Like really, yo, that was like, yo, that's that like the reach advantage. You notice it, like yo, that 2-3 inch difference in
Those
reach
are two
advantage was
inches.
like,
Yeah.
yo, that shit is like noticeable. Spence was having to reach and duck his head and keep getting tagged on the in between every fucking time, like Juan Manuel Marquez back in the day. Like that's how he was like that counter punch. And I ain't seen a nigga do that shit since Marquez on the little niggas. Like
Yeah,
that was
that counter punch.
elite counter punching because he really was like dipping the shit, rolling with a punch, and tagging that nigga clean every time. Every time.
Bud about to pass somebody in the rankings, bro. He about to pass a few people. He finna be top 3, bro, real soon.
Hey, I see why Bob Arum ain't let him fight Manny Pacquiao because he would have embarrassed that old man by now.
Man, we
Yeah.
beat that nigga the fuck up last night, y'all.
Hell yeah, nigga.
My brother Mike
Hey,
stupid.
so Spence might have.
He would be. That would like beat up is just that's not even the right word, man.
Hey,
Hey,
we
Mike.
smoked that shark pack last night, y'all. God
We
damn.
smoking that nigga right now, bro. This Spence pack in here, bro. This
Oh
that shark pack.
man.
Hey man, that shit in the air right now.
Yeah.
They said it was Shark Week or whatever, boy. Them boy
Yeah.
that eat the week ended with a bang. I tell you that, goddamn. God damn.
Yeah,
Bruh,
but
that shit was
man,
really a
boy,
master
Antonio
class.
Taro was just saying, man, that man ain't got no defense, no nothing, man. What's wrong? You spoke. This is the biggest fight, man. It was just like, hey, Taro
Yeah.
had so many words for them, man. That was hilarious.
He was talking that shit. Boy, that was real
Yeah,
shit though.
it was real. But Earl offense is his defense, though, man. You know, he ain't really ever had to showcase, defensive
What
dexterity. He just,
what offense? He ain't had no offense.
well,
Hey
against other
bro,
fighters, of course, not against Bud. You
Yeah,
know what
I
I'm
know what
saying?
you're talking about. Bullshit.
Yeah,
bro,
Yeah.
his
Shaw
offense is
Porter,
definitely his defense.
Shaw Porter took that nigga to hell and back. Like Crawford was gonna make light work in this nigga, bro. That's all I got. All that I fought his style. No, that's your style too. Like you just
Yeah.
only have one style. Like
We just got one style, man. And I don't even remember if you remember, Mike. I remember I was telling you, I was like, man, Earl fight just like Gennady Triple G to me. Like, they do everything behind that jab, man. Jab first and combination punches, man. Once you take that away from them, it's like, man, you got to show something else, man.
I see you, Mike, with the belt. I see you with the belt.
Hey man, this not my like me and Bud, like we've been doing this shit like this ain't my first time becoming undisputed. Hold on, let me find my undisputed picture right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
talk,
can keep on talking.
talk
Gonna
that
be a
shit,
little check
man.
if I find this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This ain't
But,
my
but let
first
me
time.
let me ask y'all this: this was the first time Earl had ever fought somebody who was either just as fast or faster, just as strong or stronger,
I
or
think
had
that's
the
surprising.
same endurance or stamina? Yeah, he never. And it reminded me of that scene from Higher Learning when he asked Malik Omar Epps, like, man, what you gonna do if somebody at the track meet can run faster than you? That nigga just said, run faster. And he had that epiphany, like, I don't think that was the right answer. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm like, that ain't the right answer right there, man. Like, if Bud faster, he tried to do that after that knockdown in the second round. He tried to come back in that third round and just kind of run fast. It was like, Earl, that ain't
Did it
working,
work?
bro.
Did it work? He
That
just
shit.
like
It's not
Terrence
even it's
Crawford almost just chill. He just chilled out for the 30 seconds. Like, all right, I'm gonna let you get all this bullshit out the way, and then I'm gonna get back to it. All right, it's
it's
smooth.
nothing he could do with Bud. It's a style contrast, bro. That style I never beat Bud. And
And
Spence,
he was catching it with hella traps coming out of that high guard. Like every time he would get on the
Bruh.
high guard, he'd catch it with a clean, slick counter out of the high guard. Like
see,
every
look,
time, like I know you're gonna throw this looping ass left, and I'm like, oh, this looping ass right, and I'm gonna tag the shit out of you. Watch this every time.
like the difference with a good fighter and a great fighter like Spence, he lived his life the wrong way, first of all. So he wasn't living that life. But you could bounce back from that, but you gotta have the skills to bounce back from that. He don't have that. Sugar Ray Leonard is great because he did drugs and everything, but he bounced back and still was great. Spence don't have that quality about him. He's a good fighter, bro, but he's not great. You know what I'm saying? So it's no way he can do anything to be able to beat Terrence Crawford, no matter what he do, in my opinion.
Yeah, the waist not going better. Like adding 7 more pounds, bro. Like that was a difference in skill last night. That was what was displaying the difference in skill level. Like just because
Yeah,
me
that
and
was
Big,
just.
Be a
Yeah.
bigger
That was
boss.
just
They go
like
through that
skills
with
versus a workhorse right there, man.
Real
But you
shit.
know, like they say, man, you know, a man tames a Mustang. You know what I'm saying? A man tames a wild horse. Like this dude, just a workhorse, man.
put that
Yeah, that
motherfucker
boy.
down.
Oh man, let me see.
All right, I see that clean pick. Man,
I know, right?
That's real
Yeah,
strapped up. That's real strapped up right there.
Yeah, this ain't our first time, you know what I'm saying? This ain't our first time, baby. This ain't our first rodeo, man. I've been telling you, I'm just happy, bro. Yeah. I ain't gotta let motherfuckers know nothing. Like, everybody coming to me, knockout boxing, but nigga call it. I ain't gotta go to nobody else's platform. Hey, man, I was wrong, bro. That nigga Earl the truth. Nah, he
right.
not. Nah, we
I
showed
was
him
just gonna
that
say, Bud, the truth.
that was a fable. He was a good fable. He was a good fable like they had back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Those tall tales. It just take one person to, you know what I'm saying, ask the question about somebody that ain't nobody else could ask. Can he fight going backwards? Can he fight if he ain't have a jab?
Hey, Mike, I got a question
No.
for you and the paddle too. When you done.
Talk to us. Come on.
Oh,
You gotta
so
give a shout out to Miss on
About
Sports first.
yeah. She just let me know, like she being nice, but she like, you know, we gotta go. Like she like, you know, you said 12:30, Mike. It's 12:38. So y'all got about 20 more minutes before I gotta go. All right.
all right, look. Oh, damn, that Mike word. All right, I missed those sports. All right,
I'm coming. I'll be live again, bro. I'm dancing on niggas' graves. I'll
hey,
be
look
live again
though.
tonight. I'll be
Get
live
ready,
again
dog.
tonight. I'm
Word to Nipsey Hustle. This the victory that.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
nigga.
Look.
And it's strapless season.
Spence and Boots.
Hey,
Who win?
Oh wow, that's a good one. Strapless season. Most niggas like strapless, but in this concept, Earl Spence fans not gonna like strapless. You know what I'm saying?
It's strapless season.
Hey,
Strapless
y'all,
season.
you heard
Good
what I
one.
said?
Now, what was the question?
Spence and Boots. Who win?
Yeah, Spence and Boots. Spence and Boots.
I think Boots can beat him, bro. It's the style.
Spence and Boots. So, oh no, I ain't never seen Boots on that level. Oh, shout out to my girl R&V. I know this R&V, ain't it? R&V was good.
What's up?
What's up, man? I'm glad you out here really taking your crow like a man. You know what I'm saying? Not ducking me like Javi is. Oh, scary ass pussy.
He just popped up in the
That
OT.
nigga pussy, man. Tell him I said he pussy.
Hold on, I'll tell him.
You got something to say, nigga? Like you don't be going. Come back when you got something to say, nigga. Cause we knocked your boy out last night. Don't come on here, nigga. Just think we gonna be holly jolly, nigga. You was on the other side. Take your ass back to the other side, nigga. Yeah, get that nigga up out of here, man.
This Shark Pack smoking.
Yeah, man. We smoking Shark Pack, Free Willy Pack, Killer Whale Pack, whatever y'all want to call it. It's all good. Now, what was that question again, bro? I ain't hear you.
I was saying Errol Spence versus Boots. Who win?
Boots. Damn. I would lean towards Earl because if he like Boots ain't showed me, and Boots showed me that he can be hit too. So
Yeah.
just based off experience right now, I would go with Earl, but I mean, damn, if Earl look how he looked last night against Boots, I mean, it's gonna be tough for him. And but we'll see how he look at 154.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. Boots and Earl. I think Earl too.
I don't think Earl got Boots on his
Yeah.
radar.
Yeah, because
No.
it's unrealistic because Errol moving up anyway. So
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So yeah, okay, you can scrap that.
R&V, man, I'm gonna let you get something out, man. Go ahead.
I can make a mistake. Oh, Javi said if he avoided the Wilder, you think he can't avoid this?
Oh wow.
He ain't gonna talk to you for a while. He in there crying like a baby.
Oh wow. See what I do to niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie. Javi was the first nigga to pay me 150, real easy, real easy 150. I still got
Now, Mike,
$100
you
out
better
there.
take that bet money that you winning right now And you better
Uh-huh.
keep a reserve when you be making all these bets, so you got something always to pay out for.
What you mean?
Meaning when you be look, because the majority of the time you lose your bets.
I do.
Yeah, that's why you feel so good.
When
today.
the last time I lost a bet?
Probably the last 5 bets I seen in the chat, but it's cool.
When
Wow.
though? When?
I got to bring the people that you owe money to. Hold on.
When? Yeah.
What fight?
When?
What
See?
fight?
See?
What
Yeah,
fight?
what fight? See, nigga just be saying shit to motherfucking sound good. He ain't got no proof.
I didn't see so many Cashapp
When,
transactions.
my nigga? If you seen so many, tell me when, motherfucker.
Now you sound like Boost right now. Where? He sound like Crawford.
I understand you got your little birds
All
repeating
right,
what you're
man.
saying, but
See,
you know I know.
Look, nigga change the subject, bro. Nigga change the. Oh, I see you got you. Man, get the fuck out my goddamn show. See, when you ask somebody when something happened, yeah, I done lost the bet. Last one I lost was fucking Charlo and Harrison too. I bet Ams. I bet fucking my nigga Javier. Only reason I bet cause me and my nigga that's my homie. You know what I'm saying? Me and Harrison like this. So shit,
Yeah.
I put money on Harrison. But other than that, I ain't made no bets, nigga.
That's why I
Who
said
I'm a bet on Ryan Garcia and Tank. Come on, bro.
Yeah, my last one was against Harrison and Zoo, man. I lost money on Harrison.
Now, did I lose money on Harrison and Zoo? If I did, I bet the bookies. I don't think I bet one of them.
Yeah, I bet D Nice.
Yeah.
I bet all the Spence fans gonna bet on Bud next fight.
And I did lose money on fucking on Wilder and Fury, but y'all know my nigga, man. Y'all know I'm never going against Wilder. Shit,
Yeah,
whatever money I lost, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Well, whatever money I lost, Wilder sent me a nice wedding gift. A nice wedding gift.
Oh, for real?
Shit, that's love.
If I lost, I ain't lose. You feel me? I ain't really lose.
Yeah, that's good shit.
That's what's up right now, man.
Word up. Word up.
That's why I'll never. That's why you'll never see me talk bad about Wilder or talk down on Wilder or do anything like that. Cause nigga done let me come to his house. He done let me come into his fucking gym. Nigga send me a fucking wedding gift. Like that's like I consider like we don't talk a lot, but I consider that nigga like a friend. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I never speak bad on people that I consider friends.
Wilder, a real nigga. Like before, I'm gonna tell you, like this shit's still on my IG. You know how Luis Ortiz used to talk shit about him. This before they even made the fight. You know what I'm saying? Wilder, this and that. When they had the fight wasn't getting made. So I was like, then I seen Luis Ortiz give him respect. So I inboxed Wilder like, yeah, I knew that nigga. Ortiz knew you was he knew you was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to talk shit in the media. He was like, show me respect when. And then I sent him the fucking the link and shit. You know what I'm saying? So then he heard his shit, and then he be like, oh, that's love, bro. Good looking out, this and that and the other. And then right after that
Absolutely.
shit, they made the fight, bro. And I got the screenshots and everything. So
that's how Wilder is, bro. That's how I first contacted him. I contacted a nigga like on 2016, 2017 on IG when he had like 200,000 followers and shit. Nigga responded quickly. Like, what's up, blah, blah, blah. You talk to you and everything. Then we shit got with the boxing boys, went down to his camp. Shit, nigga invited us out to the house. You know what I'm saying? Ate good. Good night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
shit. Just been cool since then. Yeah, man. But I'm trying to get Bomac, man. Bomac. I sent the goddamn thing out to Bomac, but he ain't picked up his phone yet. That shit still say delivered. They don't say red yet. So
man, them niggas drunk right now, man.
Probably like I know Bud don't drink. I just know like Bud probably back in the gym, man. Who knows? He probably shadow boxing somewhere or some shit. don't know how to celebrate.
But he said he ain't coming back this year though, right?
Oh, Bud?
Yeah.
Yeah, the rematch got to happen this year. It has to happen.
It has within this year, yeah.
Yeah, so by probably we'll probably get it some time like around December.
Yeah, what Earl was saying, probably December.
Who is Bud gonna fight next? Is it gonna be Spence or not Spence? Who?
I'd like to see him go against Zoo, man. What about you? Don't think of Bud and Tim Zoo?
Nah,
He
if
saying
Spence
that
activate the
behind the
rematch charge, like if they activate the rematch, and Bud already said last night, he don't see a problem with going to 154 because he was already having a problem making the weight. So I think Bud, like, he gonna see how I think this is like the first fight at 154. This is probably the safest one he can get. Somebody you already knocked out, see how your body feel with the weight, see how you acclimate to the weight class. Like, it's a lot of different factors, you know what I'm saying? And in the first fight, you don't want to, like, you want to go in there against somebody that either not on the level of you or somebody that you know you already beat or knocked out before.
Like, look,
Yeah,
that's what I say. The
that's
best
like a
thing,
Danny Garcia at 154.
fight, that'll be good too. Danny Garcia or fight Spence. Let him go and activate the rematch and fight at 154.
Man, Danny
Destroy
don't want
him
no smoke.
and then
Danny
fight
fighting
Charlo.
Laura at one. Danny fighting Laura at 160 and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
I say rematch Spence and then get Charlo for undisputed. Yep.
Hell yeah. Well, look, y'all, man, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a show, man. We're about an hour, 20 minutes in. Get on down. I will be live again tonight with another show. Probably gonna go live around 7, 8 o'clock tonight. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Anything else y'all want to say, man, before I let y'all go?
Shout out to Mike on Sports and the panel, man.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. Shout out, bro.
Y'all.
Shout out,
Bud,
Mike.
the best. This the Bud Crawford. We already knew, man.
Man, you already know, man. Shout out to all my guys, Lake County, GQ, Drew, Bug on Stop Spence, man. I do appreciate y'all guys. Y'all smash that thumbs up button. Appreciate y'all for joining the show. Like I always say, every superhero needs his theme music. You know I got mine. Till next time. I'm out this bitch. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss.